Come on up, love panel. So excited. Give them a hand as they come to the love panel. Way to go, love panel. Sweet, you guys are experts. These guys are all love experts, as you can tell by how they're dressed. They're all love experts.
Right.
And we're going to start with down here.
Hello.
You guys know Adam, right? Come on, give it up for Adam. Adam has been married for, what, 8 months? 6 months?
6 or 7, yeah.
6 or 7 months.
July.
So obviously they've been through it all in those
We've
6 or
done it all,
7
yeah.
months.
I know it all.
Wild things have happened. They are experts on marriage.
That's right.
This is his wife, Maria. Give it up for Maria,
Hey,
everybody.
what's up?
Give it up for Maria. They are love experts. In the center here, we have some rookie love experts.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Woo!
The thing about them is they are my power couple.
It's
I
Kim and
love them.
Kanye. It's Kim and Kanye.
This is my Kim and Kanye. This is a celebrity. This is a RIZN celebrity couple right here. This is Caitlin. Give it up for Caitlin, everybody. And give it up for Dylan. Give it up for Dylan, everyone. That was a weird.
I was
It was like quiet, but anyways. And they've been. How long have you guys been dating? A year and a half. They've been dating. They're very serious.
Dang.
And very in love. And the last couple we have is me and this guy, and we're a couple of nice young men. This is Josh. Give it up for Josh, everybody.
Yeah, Josh.
And Josh has been, I trust Josh. I would want, if I had a daughter, I would want her to date Josh.
That's right.
But I don't have a daughter, so he's dating somebody else.
Yeah.
And but he is a very trustworthy man. And my name's Joel, and I've been married for a really long time.
That's
And
It's true.
and I'm still married, so things are going good.
Things are going good.
Yeah, so we're gonna. The
Good
questions are already rolling in, and obviously all the directions so far have been directed towards Caitlin and Dylan.
That's right.
Just mostly because of the celebrity thing.
Yeah, good.
So people are just they're just directed right at you. How long have you guys been dating? Is the first question.
About a year and a half.
Oh, we already answered that one. So maybe I shouldn't have went to that one. Okay. Yeah. What? What is these? Get these questions down, you guys. I'm not ready for these things.
Whoa.
Wow, I have my own that I wrote out for Dylan and Caitlin.
We'll get there.
We'll get to those ones. How often do you guys hang out? I see on your Instagram that you post a lot of pictures of each other, but how real time are those pictures?
They're scheming. They're scheming.
We're discussing.
You're disgusting.
They're collaborating.
Like 2
That's what
times
he
a week.
said.
Like, besides Saturday and Sunday, like maybe once or twice. Twice?
Twice a week?
Yeah.
Saturday and Sunday?
And yeah, usually Saturday and Sunday.
So twice plus Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
So 4 times?
Four times.
Well, but you have
And
church.
RIZN.
Right.
Yeah,
So
but
would you
that's
mean
during
Friday and
church.
Sunday?
Yeah.
So
Friday.
Saturday and
Besides
then
church.
a wild card day.
Yeah. Usually
Okay.
always Saturday.
So 2 dates.
yeah.
Two hangouts / dates.
Yeah.
Interesting. I like that. All right. So you're not together every single day at all times.
No.
Weird.
No wonder you can last a year and a half dating. That's amazing. I'm proud of you guys. All right. We're ready for our first question in the back. Also, reminder, if I'll get to that. If you want to ask a question, text 76000, RIZN, and then the question. When is a good time to start dating? This is for anyone.
Can I answer this one?
Please.
I'm gonna do something that you're not supposed to do. I'm gonna answer your question with another question. When is a good time to start dating? Better question, are you ready to get married?
What? But we want to date.
No, this is the thing though. Dating can only go so far until you gotta put a ring on it.
Okay.
So if you're not
feel you.
ready, that's right. If you're not ready to get married, what's the point of dating? What can you do as a dating couple that you couldn't just do with friends? There's things you shouldn't do until marriage. Don't get me wrong, like Netflix and chill.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Yeah, that was about to go
Thank
south
you
on
for
me
clearing
quick there. Rope that one back in. But there's
Yikes.
nothing that you couldn't do as friends that you could do as a dating couple that's in the boundaries that you should be keeping. So you could hang out, you could, preferably in groups is best. You get to know the person. You can still get to know the person, but there's nothing that you need to be doing. There's no reason to date unless you're ready to get married, in my opinion.
I agree with you.
That's good.
So
Work for me?
at 14, is it okay?
Kind of. Are you ready to get
Kind
married?
of?
No, I was
I
answering.
wasn't-
I was answering the
Who
question.
brought this guy?
Not a good start.
So 14 is, or
No,
you don't
No.
think? What if I feel like I'm gonna get married in 6 years though?
you don't even.
And 6 years, that's not a long time to date.
6
right?
years is a long time to date.
It
Dylan,
is.
no, better. Caitlin, how long has a year and a half been with Dylan? Long time?
Forever.
Forever.
It feels like forever.
Feels like
It
forever.
feels like the first time.
That's only a year and a half.
Yeah.
You're gonna
So
do
14
things.
would have been
14
at
is too
15
young.
and a half.
15 and
You're
a
not
half is too
ready to
young.
get married.
30. I'd say 30. 30 is a good
That's
time.
Be
Final
realistic.
answer?
I would
16,
say realistically,
15,
I would say high school.
High school?
Yeah. What age
What
are you
point in high school?
High school.
What if you failed 3 grades?
We're not trying to talk about your past, man. We're over here talking about dating.
Got you.
Savage.
Got you.
Oh.
So at some people are 15 in high school. You think that's old enough?
15's a little young. I'd say 16 or 17.
If it was your daughter, what would you tell her?
30.
If it was your friend's daughter, what would you tell her?
Do I like the kid?
If it was Dylan's daughter, what would you
30.
tell her?
30.
If it was Josh's daughter.
25.
Are you serious right now? Are you serious?
32.
Thank
Because
you.
she was raised properly.
Right.
She could
She
date
knows.
younger.
She knows.
I wouldn't raise her properly.
So we don't have enough.
Yeah, listen.
I've seen
Let's
your
move on.
dogs. I've seen your dogs. I know you're
What do
not
you
good
think,
at
Joel?
raising things. Okay. The
Yeah,
next
next one.
question.
Next question. That's
So
what I
we
meant.
don't have a number, but you're saying somewhere in high school.
I would say like grade 11 in high school, yeah.
My rule of thumb, and you guys aren't going to like this one,
Oh.
is that the year after high school is the most important year. Don't let somebody
That's good.
determine
Okay.
what your life is going to look like. You need to spend that year.
I'm going
after
to change
high
my
school.
answer.
Come on.
I'm going to change my answer.
And,
I like that one.
That's
better.
my rule of thumb. You're not going to like it right now because you're all like, oh my God, I'm in love. But you're not. Okay, so next question is, how do I deal with a hard breakup? Dang. We're getting right to it.
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
Maria, you look like you want to answer this one. You're smiling so brightly. I saw it in your
I'll
eyes.
tell you what I did, RIZN. I ate a lot of chocolate.
Oh.
And then I found
What if
this
you're
guy.
lactose intolerant?
Pardon me?
What if you're lactose intolerant?
Take a lactate pill.
Ah.
No, but in all honesty, I think surrounding yourself with friends that will support you and places like RIZN where you have a community and people who love you and who are going to encourage you to move on and not to just get stuck in like a pit of depression or something like that is really important because like Joel said, you don't want someone to determine your life. And if you break up and you allow that person to determine how you respond is just kind of silly. So you need to just be strong in those times and find support and move on.
I like that. I like that. Does anyone want to add to that? No? Dylan, hopefully you're not going to ever go through one of those.
Hopefully.
I'm just saying, hopefully. It looks good to me for now.
So far, so good.
How do here's the next one. Here we
Okay.
go.
Here we go.
How do I become a person somebody would want to date?
Dang.
Oh, wow.
This is good.
Well, you can't answer this one, but anyone else? Let's take it to the somewhere in here. Who wants to answer this
In
one?
the middle.
You guys made it happen soon. Yeah, I would say Dylan, you're probably the number one person that I've ever met.
Anyone that would wanna date.
Yeah.
And Caitlin's the second.
That's why it works.
For the first female. Dylan's the first male. So which one do you guys want to? I kind of dug myself into a hole here. So somebody answer it here.
Gym tan laundry.
No, we're not gonna do no.
We're throwing it back.
That's what I did.
No, seriously, tell us what you did.
Oh.
He doesn't want to tell you guys his secrets.
He's scared.
But Dylan, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I think you're pretty good at it. So go ahead. Go ahead. Read it again if you feel it. He's buying time.
Classic.
Somebody want to help him out?
How do I become a person somebody would want to date?
Here's a question.
Okay.
Caitlin, why did you want to date Dylan?
There we go.
I flipped it. I flipped it.
She's like, look
You
at
can
him,
deflect
Joel.
to me if you want. Because I'm great.
Well,
I think so.
have you seen his bank account? I have.
Very true. Very true.
Okay.
I don't know, probably like when I started coming to church and like meeting friends and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And he just acted like a really great friend, and we just became close friends. And then seeing him work throughout the church and his like strong like ability to get up there and like with worship, and just he was so devoted to it. And I thought it was awesome, and just the portraying of like acting like God and like putting that like kind of like how can I please God, putting that on this top pedestal was just huge to me. So.
Wow. Good answer. Good answer. Thank you, Caitlin. So he was just like a dedicated. So normally you would think that, you know, he needs to have like a Ferrari and diesel jean and the Jordan shoes, but no, like that's a good answer, Caitlin. So he was just a dedicated, like devoted dude and a good dude, and he wasn't trying to like get in with Caitlin. Like he was just like he wasn't trying to be all, oh my God, I love you. He was just like a nice friend to her, and so I guess that I hope that answered the question.
I think it's about your character.
Yeah.
More than it's about anything. I think
that's what
you
Caitlin was saying.
you're going to attract who you are. So like in your mind, if you're like, I want, I don't want to say it, but like a 10.
Oh.
Like I don't want to bring numbers, but I brought them in, so we're going to use them now. Like if you were like, I want to attract a 10, but I'm only a 4.
We're all 10s in God's eyes.
No, I mean like personality.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm not talking like outer. I mean like
Okay.
talking inner,
Okay.
like an inner
Sorry.
10. Let's say inner 10. If you want to attract an inner 10, but you're an inner 4, you're going to attract an inner 4. So it's like you want to attract, you have this
Got
goal that you want for your spouse, you know, loves God, serves the church, cares for others, has a great family, has a great purpose for their life, but yet you're literally eating Cheetos and playing COD all day.
Yeah, I like Nintendo
You know,
personally, but yeah.
Nintendo, but like
Yeah.
whatever. You're not gonna get there. You're only gonna attract who you are. So if you want somebody great for your life, you have to be great for their life. You know?
I like
Does
it.
that make sense?
Yeah.
Good.
And Josh, did you want to add something? You were shaking your head like, no, I don't agree. Did you want to add?
Was it? Yeah, I think to answer this, if you take out the equation of being someone wants to date and just being the best you that you can possibly be, that
Nice.
makes it a lot easier. Because if you're trying to be the best, if you're trying to be someone else's perfect person, you're not going to be the best you.
Right.
But if
Yeah.
you focus on being the best you, no one else can fill that. If you're focusing on how can I grow myself, how can I get closer to God, how can I get better grades, then whoever it is
Right.
that you want to be your girlfriend and boyfriend is going to notice that because it's your character, not something you're trying to put on so that they notice you.
So you're talking about like change your focus. Change your focus. The Bible says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, and soul. That's the first and greatest commandment. Second of all is love the neighbor as yourself. First, God says love God. Second, love somebody else. So change your focus. I love that.
That's good. Another way is just if you wear sweatpants a lot and snow boots with the sweatpants, that helps. Okay.
Sweatpants and snow boots.
Okay.
That's what's up.
The next question is,
Let's do it.
what are the characteristics that I should look for most in someone? Oh, where's the question? Next question.
That looks oddly like the other question.
Next
we
question.
answered.
Next.
Everybody say next question on 3.
One,
1,
two,
2, 3.
Next question. Is it broken? Did they?
This thing's broken?
Do you guys need to do you Control Alt Delete? There we go.
There we go.
How do I, whoa!
What?
Okay.
That's not the one you sent me.
Yikes. Yikes. Got it.
Can we answer this one?
What?
Just diving in.
Are we just? Oh, are you? Do I have to look it up? I don't know. Like.
I have an answer, Joel.
Okay.
Harvey Specter.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Come on, man.
I didn't hear what she said.
Harvey Specter.
Oh, Suits. You guys
Yeah.
watch Suits? No? Nobody wants.
Couple people. Yeah,
on,
you're my
please.
man.
Wow.
I love Suits.
If you don't,
Wow.
you need to.
Okay, do you want us to answer that other one or not? What are the characteristics I should look for most in someone? I think we kind of answered that in the last one, so we're going to move on. Oh, I see he wrote scratch that last one. Sorry. This one is next. Okay, here we go. How do I make God number one in my relationship? Ooh.
That says #1.
Come on, Adam.
How do I make God #1 in my relationship?
Josh, you want to answer? You want to start with this one?
Sure.
There we go.
No, they changed it. Okay.
Makes way more sense.
Okay, number one. I think the best thing to do is, first off, if you can start a relationship that isn't based on you and that other person, but it has God at the center already, then it's a lot easier to keep him there rather than trying to pull him in after you went around him
Nice.
to go into the relationship. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's a lot easier to say, okay, God, I'm going to focus on you.
Nice.
Wherever you take me, if I see someone on that path, then I can look for an interest in them, but only if I'm in the plan that you have for me. Because if you're going outside of God's plans to find that person, then you've already made it pretty much impossible to keep him first. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was good.
Yeah. That was good. You kind of answered the next question a little bit. What do I do if I like someone who isn't a Christian?
I'm going to speak on that next week.
Well, why don't
exci-
you speak on it now a little
I'm
bit?
excited
then?
for it.
Sneak peek.
I'm excited for it.
Give
What
me
if I
some.
do if I like someone who isn't a Christian? There's this thing in the Bible called unequally yoked, and it's a super awkward old school farming term. Basically what it is when a farmer was farming, just humor me on this, okay? Just listen to this part. Farmer was farming, he'd put these things around like the ox neck that would make them walk together. And if they were unequally yoked, it was like one was slower, one was weaker, and what would do is it would turn it. And that's what would happen in your life. God's got a plan for you. God's got a purpose for your life, and he wants to see you succeed. So he says, here's your path. And on that path, there's somebody that's going to come by your side that's going to push you to be better, who's going to make your life easier, who's going to make your life greater. And what happens if you go outside of that is that you get unequally yoked. You get hooked up with someone who's not going the same direction as you. So maybe theirs is just slightly off from yours, their purpose, their plan, that they're whatever, they want to go there, but you want to go here. What's going to happen over time is the relationship's going to start to split, and you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to make a decision, do I stay with God, or do I stay with this person who's now by my side every single day?
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is, what I would do if you like someone who's not a Christian, I would say flirt to convert.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't flirt to convert.
What?
I'm just kidding. That's bad.
Tell
Never
me
mind.
how.
Never mind. Backtrack. What I would say is do your best to be friends with that person, but nothing more than that. Invite them out to RIZN, bring them out and see what God can do in their life. And then if is the key word, God opens a door later on in your life to be with that person, great. If not, don't go there. Don't step that boundary just because it's like, I like them, they're hot. Like, that can't take, don't ruin your purpose for somebody, is what I'm trying to say.
That's good. You know, a lot of people, when people like hear us say, oh, don't be unequally yoked, they're like, okay, so I shouldn't date a Christian. But the thing is, there's unequally yoked Christians dating.
That's true.
And so you need to find someone that is in line with what God's plan for your life is. This is the second most important decision you'll ever make in your life. And too often people make this decision on feelings. How do I feel? He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Like, it's not about how you feel. It's about what's best for your life.
Yeah.
And so you have to remember that. And the thing is that a lot of times at this point in our lives, we can't make decisions. So basically, you should just stop holding her hand right now and never talk to her again, is what I'm trying to say. No, I'm not trying to say that. But what I'm saying is that, you know, it is so important. And you can both be Christians, but they can be like, I want to travel around the world and I want to do all these things and like build orphanages. And that sounds great. That's awesome. But like if they have that in your heart and God's saying, I want you to stay in Edmonton and I want you to, I want you to be here and I want you to start a family and I want you to, be a part of this church, then it's like, it doesn't make sense because this person's going to be running that way all the time.
Right.
And you're going to be frustrated with each other and you're going to be like, but we're equally yoked. And it's like, no, that's not actually
you're just
what's
both a
happening.
Christian.
Or if they're a new Christian, they're still struggling with certain things. There's basic stuff that they can be struggling with, and you can be making the right decisions for your life, and they can be like, what, why are you doing that? And it doesn't make any sense to them, and it's frustrating for them. So you're just going to annoy each other. What are you guys laughing
I'm
about?
laughing at the voices. Keeping me on this edge of my seat.
Oh, my gosh.
I feel like Kermit came to
hurting.
preach tonight.
It's hurting my,
You know what I
my
mean?
throat. My throat is already in so much pain. And so I just think it's something that's so important that you can't just be like, oh, they're in church, we're in love, it's perfect. But you have to wait and wait till you're old enough to know, okay, that they're the right person. And it's okay to, like Adam said, it's okay to flirt a little bit. It's okay to have fun, but like not
like
have fun.
fun, though.
Yeah,
Not like fun.
not like my tongue's in your mouth fun.
No.
Like that's not fun.
Especially not here.
That's
I don't wanna
wrong.
see that.
Like, and you guys go, oh, whoa, yeah. Well, I've been here. I see what happens in the lobby afterwards. Anyways, somebody just got real convicted. They're like, oh, he saw me. Oh my gosh, he saw me last weekend. How did he see it? I thought I was hiding. No, you're not hiding. It's gross. It stinks. Okay. You have bad breath. I can smell it from here. All right.
Oh my gosh.
What? Is this actually the next one? What's a good date idea? Like, go on Pinterest or something.
Dylan,
What's wrong with you?
Dylan, I know you're good at dating.
That's true. Dylan, give him a good date idea. Just give him a freebie.
Skating is great.
Skating?
I like skating.
That's so
What happens if
Canadian
it's
of
summer?
you.
What
Where?
happens if it's summer? Roller skating?
You go same place, swimming.
Oh.
Exact
There we
same
go.
day.
There we
That's
go.
genius.
the tricks.
That's genius.
That's
That's genius.
Dang.
Wow, you are smart. Same place, same cost,
Year and a half.
different.
Year and a
Year and a
half.
half.
Yeah, it's worked.
He's
Year and a
gone
half.
through 6 seasons. Okay.
It's like 3 dates over and over.
Yeah. Perfect.
Dang.
Every 3 months, whether you guys need it or not, right? You guys go on a date.
That's right.
You guys go on a date there. Okay. Next question is. I've been single for a really long time, and it's hard because all my friends are dating. What should I do? That's good. That's good.
Is it good?
That's a good question.
It's a good question.
All my friends are dating. I just think just wait it out long enough and just be there for your friends when they break up and get their hearts broken and ripped
Come
out
on.
from their chest.
Come on, somebody. Come
Just
on.
wait it out. Just
Wait it out.
Does anyone want to field this one?
Anyone?
I don't
Caitlin
think
looks like she
being
wants to.
single is a bad thing.
Come on.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I haven't been there for a while, but when I
Hey.
was, I really enjoyed that.
Sorry.
I really enjoyed that season of my life because it meant that I had time to be with my friends and to learn more about myself. And that's when I really stepped into what God had for me, was when I was single. Right. And I was able to focus so much on that and just build my faith and spend more time with God that by the time Adam came around, I was so focused on God that Adam wasn't a distraction to me. He just kind of enhanced all that stuff. And I have friends who are single and they're fabulous and they're doing amazing things for God right now. And I believe that maybe if they weren't single and they were dating or whatever, maybe they wouldn't be in the same spot. So I don't think it's a bad thing. And I would just, keep being faithful, keep believing that there's someone for you, and eventually it'll happen.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think, can I add?
Well, it looked like Caitlin was going to say
No.
something. Caitlin's going to say something.
Yeah, I find with school, it's like a really big pressure. And then when a lot of your friends are getting into relationships and you're there and you're like, oh, there's not, nobody likes me. And it really wears on your self-image. And I found that through high school, the beginning of it, you're just kind of all your friends oh, this guy likes me. Oh, I'm going on this. And then you're just sitting there. And it does, it bothers you and you start to feel oh, I'm not worthy, I'm not this. And then I was at kind of a point like that in high school where everybody was in relationships, and then your friends start to make fun of you for it and be oh, you'll be single forever and stuff like this. And it does
Forever
suck.
alone.
Yeah, and
Forever
it's
alone.
the big forever alone thing.
Yeah.
And what it came to finally is I was getting frustrated with it, and I talked to my parents about it, and I just finally sat down and prayed about it and was I need give me contentness about this, that allow me to be content with myself, and that I'm I don't need anybody. And after that I was a lot better, and it just became focus on God more, myself, and forget about what everybody else was doing and who they were with.
Wow.
that it just became my focus on myself and God and forgetting about everything else.
That's
Good
real
answer.
Real good.
Good answer. And look what the Lord has done. Come on now. But no, that was a good answer. That was a good answer.
Yeah.
And God is faithful.
Come on.
Very faithful.
Come on.
And
Come on.
but that was a very good answer.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you
good.
for that, Caitlin. And we got another one. It's about to get really heavy in here.
Uh-oh.
Would I go to hell if I have sex before I'm married? Good question.
That's a good question.
I want to say yes, just so you're scared. But I would be a false prophet.
That would be a lie.
The Lord is gracious. Go ahead, anyone.
Well,
Anyone meeting Adam?
yeah. I see you guys all look at me. Put me on the spot. Having sex before you're married is not a heaven and hell issue. Whether you know Jesus or not is what is going to be the difference between heaven and hell. Is Jesus the Lord and Savior of your life? I hope that the answer is not yes, because then I'm going to hell. Because the truth of the matter is I did before I was married. I wish I hadn't have. I wish that I could have given my whole self to Maria, but the truth of the matter is I couldn't. The sex before marriage thing is I don't want to say it's bigger than heaven and hell, because heaven and hell is probably the biggest thing ever. But sex before marriage is so big in your life. If you have yet to give that away, please don't. I urge you, don't. It's not worth the fun ride the one time right now in high school. It's not worth it. Because what happens is there's baggage that comes with it. There's guilt that comes with it. There's shame that comes with it. And in marriage, that's all gone. Because God designed sex. I don't know if you know that. God designed sex. Adam and Eve, everything in the whole world, he said, multiply. Booyah. I made up the booyah part, but like the rest of that is basically true. But that was like Adam and Eve populate the world. He created sex. God created sex, but he created it in marriage. So no, you're not going to go to hell if you've had sex before marriage. But if you have yet to have sex outside of marriage, I urge you, don't. Save it for your spouse. Save it for your husband. Save it for your wife, because it's beautiful in marriage. There's no shame in marriage. There's no guilt in marriage. And it is awesome in marriage. I don't know if I should have made eye contact, but I did. But I did.
I feel awkward.
And you want to take...
Wow. Anyways, it was
So, no?
Thank you for the question, and it was a good answer. I don't.
I'm sorry.
You looked at me too, and
I didn't. That's a lie. That's a lie.
it was like what? But I think I just would like to add to that if that's you and you're in a place that you have before marriage, like the reason that you're feeling bad about this is because you have sinned, and so now you're feeling shame. But the thing about it is that God doesn't want you to feel shame for your sin.
Yeah.
He took that. So, and the thing is, like, you just got to realize that you shouldn't go around feeling like you're the worst person in the world. But you shouldn't go around keep doing it and being like, God saved me, so it's all good. The God church told me. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. But you just got to realize that if this has happened, you need to give it to God. But one day you're going to marry someone, and this is going to mess with that. This is going to pull, part of you. This is going to give part of you to that person that you're doing it with now, and you want to save that whole part of you now for your future spouse. So you just need to remember that someday you got to think for the future. You got to plan ahead.
Yeah.
And remember that someday God is going to give you an amazing person to marry, an amazing man or an amazing woman to marry, and you want to give everything you have to that person because you're going to be with them the rest of your life.
Come on.
And that person that you're with right now, who cares about them? Like, they have another plan, just whatever. But that's, and you have to think that way until you're married. That this person, I'm not going to for sure marry this person because I've met too many people that are like, oh, well, we're going to get married. That's why we're sleeping together. It's fine. We're going to get married, trust me. But the thing is, it's never for sure until the ring is on the thing.
Come on.
And so you
It's good.
got to remember that, and like nothing happens until that. And so it's so important to wait for that person. And so if you have done it, don't let yourself be like, I hate me, I'm such a
Right.
bad person.
Yeah.
But just remember that, like, give that to God, that shame that you're feeling, that heaviness that you're feeling, give that to God and save yourself from now on for the next person.
It's good.
We have a couple more questions. What's the best pickup line you've ever heard?
Oh,
Dylan, I'm sure you've heard a lot of pickup lines. You've turned a lot down in your day, I'm sure. But
I don't have any right now.
you don't have any.
No.
does
Okay.
anybody out there have a good pickup line? Can we take one?
One.
Are
Can we
sure
take
we
one?
wanna
Who's got
do
the
this?
best one?
One guy.
Oh, yeah, this guy. He's been married for a long time. How did
Okay.
you do it? No.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. If you were running
That's
for
a
president,
keeper.
you'd be Babraham Lincoln.
That was good.
That's write that one down, kids.
That one's
when
good.
you meet the one, that's the one.
That's
you
years
gotta
of
use.
wisdom speaking.
Okay, we have 2 more questions left.
Okay.
The second last one. I always hear about boundaries. What are boundaries? Ooh.
Boundaries.
Well, let me start. Let me start with this one. Let me take
Take
this
it.
one for a little bit.
Take it.
Here's the thing about boundaries, is when you. I'm gonna put
You're
this.
getting
phone down.
serious.
Let's put this down. Let's flip it over too.
It's getting
I can't
serious up
see
in
it.
here.
Don't step on that. I can't afford to fix that right now. Okay. I don't get paid till after the long weekend, so don't. Yeah, thank you. The 15th, how it works out this month is, yeah, you know. Okay. Anyways, the thing about boundaries is, I'm gonna try and say this in an analogy, and it might make sense, it might not, because I haven't planned this, but let's do it. So when you get a dog that you love, and I love my dog, so I can say
Yeah, you got a
this.
cute dog.
Oh my! I have like a mad obsession with my dog. I never knew I could love anything as much as I love my dog.
More than your
except for
wife or
my
less than your wife?
Except for my wife.
Less than
You
your
didn't let me
wife.
finish. I have my wife, Jesus, wife,
Wife then Jesus?
Jesus,
Jesus?
Wife.
Wife.
dog, like right after. And so I love this dog. And so because I love this dog so much, like every time I take it out to outside to go to the washroom, we have like a fenced-in yard, and I close the gate so that the dog can just be free and just like run around and have fun and,
Right.
and do her thing, and I don't have to worry because the gate is closed, and I know nothing's gonna happen because the gate is closed. She's not gonna get out. She's not gonna run away. But the thing about it is some people would come along and be like, "Oh, that's cruel. That's messed up. Like you can't like lock your dog in this area. Like dogs need to be free, and you just do whatever and you just hope for the best." But the thing is I don't trust my dog because my dog is a dog, and so I hope this is gonna make sense in the end. But like there's times where my dog gets distracted, and she sees like a rabbit or something, and she takes off. And last week I lost my dog for like 15 minutes, and it was literally the scariest 15. I had a panic attack. I was freaking out. Lost my dog for 15 minutes, and it was horrible. And the thing is if the dog is out running around free, it could get hit by a car. Something bad could happen to it, and it's just asking for the dog to get lost or hurt or even killed. And so because I love my dog, I put boundaries on my dog so that nothing bad happens to it. And I think that you have to do that with dating.
Absolutely.
You have to be like, I love this person, and I love my future person, whoever they are, if it's this person or not, and just decide, I don't trust myself.
Right.
I don't trust myself because I am human,
Yep.
and my hormones go like this, and so you don't allow yourself to get under blankets with that person. You don't allow yourself to go watch movies in a dark basement while your dad's like passed out on the couch because he ate a whole pizza from Costco or something. Like you don't allow yourself to go that. You just say, I am not going to allow myself to get into a place
Right.
where something bad could happen. Just like my dog. I trust her, and most times she's okay, but I'm just not going to allow her to get into a place where something bad could happen.
Right.
Because I want her to live forever. Because
Ever.
as long as possible. So I think that boundaries is just things that you set up in your life deciding I don't trust myself.
Right.
So too many people are like, yeah, it's fine. We'll just go in this basement. And
We just won't make out with our parents. Right now.
We'll drink Gatorade and we'll hang out here forever, and that's how bad things happen.
Gatorade.
And so. You're at a party, and then let's go upstairs. Let's look at the trophy room, and all of a sudden, trophies everywhere. So, anyways,
Who has a trophy room?
you guys don't have a trophy room?
No, I didn't win anything.
Dad's a pro bowler. Anyways, so I mean, does that kind of make sense? I kind of went on for a tangent about my dog too much, but
They're like guidelines, I guess, that you set up in your relationship so that you don't cross over and get hurt. Does that make sense? Like Joel's dog has so much space to run around in, has so much space to chill out and do whatever in, but Joel knows on the other side of that boundary, danger happens.
it's true.
And that's the same in your relationship. If you go, I can stay up with this person until 10 o'clock, and then I know I get a little stupid after 10 o'clock.
It's about to go down.
Right. Maybe 10 o'clock's a good boundary to set and say, okay, we only hang until 10 and then I go home, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So boundaries, they're just they're there to actually make a relationship better.
Yeah.
You think, or you could think, they're there to make your relationship worse. It's like, oh, those youth leaders told me that I can't have any fun in my relationship.
Yeah.
Well, no. Yeah.
What the heck?
That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is actually going to help your relationship to be better than it is right now.
Preach, son.
That's good.
The last question
Last question.
is,
Was the one
who
that's
would
going
win
in
in
my
an
mind.
arm wrestle? Josh or Dylan?
Can we do it? Can
Let's
we do it?
find out.
Can we do it?
Let's find out.
Can we do it right here?
Let's find out.
Can we
I'm
do
gonna
it?
get my manliness
Let's find
taken
out.
from
Dude,
me
let's go.
right now.
Let's see.
Can we do
Let's
it?
go.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Let's
Who do you
see.
think?
He's hyped up
Let's
on
see.
Mexico, though.
How many-
Okay, let's go.
How many team
Let's
Josh?
see.
How many team Josh?
Okay, you choose the arm. I'll go for it.
How many
You're
team
gonna win
Dylan?
anyways.
How many
We're
team
going
Dylan? Oh,
They're going left-handed. They're
Let's
going
do it.
left-handed. They're going left-handed.
they're going left. That's because they're both left-handed. That makes sense. Can we go right here? Lie down here, Dylan. Like lay down. Yeah, like lay
You
down.
have to lay down.
We don't have a table. We got to do with what we got.
Look at each other in the eyes.
And then put your other hand under.
Tell each
Oh,
other
here
that
we
no matter what
go.
happens, you're going to be friends after.
Do it for the snaps.
Say it.
Say it. Say it. Say no matter who wins, we're still friends at the end of this.
No matter who wins.
And we're gonna be friends after this.
Oh my gosh, that was horrible. Okay, RIZN, are you ready?
Dylan, your girlfriend's right here.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
That's true.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go! Ooh,
It's a deadlock.
look at the gains.
Come on. Come on.
Oh
Come
my
on.
gosh, this is insane.
There's so many veins out here.
Oh my gosh. Caitlin, how are you feeling? Do you think he can do it?
Yeah.
Dylan, she thinks she can.
Oh!
It's a tie. It's a tie.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, just hug. Just hug.
They're hand hugging.
Just hug.
They're hand hugging right
Just
now.
hug.
They're intensely hand hugging.
What is going on? I think this is not a regulation size table.
Oh my gosh. That was
It's a
amazing.
draw. It's a draw. It's a draw.
That was
It's a draw.
amazing. Wow.
Way to go, you guys. You can't feel your arm when you're with him.
Oh, but
But
you
you
like
like
it.
it.
Oh,
But you like it.
it's a good last question.
Guys, it's 2 weeks till be known. 2 weeks till be known. Hey,
Hey.
if your question didn't get answered, I want you to talk to a RIZN leader tonight. We'd
Yeah.
love to answer all the questions. We know lots came in. And we hope you guys had fun. We're going to party outside together, hang out, have fun, have a good night. We love you, RIZN.
Peace out.